So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Orchard Park. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, this is James Cook. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Ryan Brzee getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A pass dropped by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 20.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson. Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown 6. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson, and he'll get about 5.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Maxwell Hairston on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run with Robinson, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Brian Robinson, touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kicker on for the point after.
Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen will throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
They
27
get the
yards.
conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing again, it's Allen. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Allen to throw again. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately for him, he's able to get back on it, but it will go down as a loss on the play. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
On for the field goal, a 57-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's shot. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is shot. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
To the air is Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
So it'll be
line.
1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He gets this complete to Shakir, and he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown, Bill. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They are unable to add on the point after.
Set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go now.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. 1st and 10, here's the shot. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got us. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. On comes the punter now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd and a long way to go. From the gun, here is Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll have the 1st down at the 26, so good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball.
And he will score again. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Saints extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards.
They run over center with Robinson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Shuck. That's deep for Olave. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays where you either have to just eat it or you got to make a better decision on where you throw that ball, because you continue to throw the ball into these crowds, especially under pressure, you're going to turn the ball over, balls are going to get tipped up in the air, and bad things are going to happen. So fortunately for him, it winds up incomplete, but got to expect better decision-making as the game goes on.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Down the sideline, and he will score. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Olave is the motion man. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Shuck. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Throw it is Shuck. This one complete to Palmer. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Trey Palmer, touchdown Saints.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 48, Bills 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Chase Young in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Allen now on 2nd down. Left side, that open man is Knox. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And here comes Robinson. Up the sideline to the 40. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. His ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. It goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Back deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route play and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. Back to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Prater on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills are able to cut into the deficit.
42, Bills 19. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
48-yard line.
Allen going to throw on first and 10. That one downfield for Cooks. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdowns, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
The Bills are winning a point.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's Miller to the 5-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock, keeping the ball on the ground? You can tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 9 at the Saints' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 9.
319! Done.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one caught. Brandon Cooks Here's yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his... So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Saints 45, Bills 34. And Prater set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bills have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. Great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again with Robinson, and they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This is 1st and 10.
Regular. 319.
Here's Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. They'll go up now for second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 25-yard line.
A run with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on 2nd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's going to try it here again. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Prater tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
49. Saints 45.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On play action, it's Shuck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
It's 3rd down, and here is Shuck. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
1st down, Saints.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Bills. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago.